Kibe balance waombwa nini ama bangene balance. Aturudi hapo.
Yeah, this IG.
So rudi kwa hiyo story.
Ebu I'm lost, this guy alianza kupiga makelele. Remind me.
So you're talking about the former governor of
Yeah. This guy, there's a time I was following him. Then he said, siasa ilikuwa kwa mapafu, kwa roho, kwa lungs. Sasa usemi kwa roho, wacha tu.
Anaitwaje yule? Usi Mandago.
Hebu look, angalia vile maandamano ilikuwa, guys lost lives. Raila was fighting with the government, was fighting with the current president. The current president has slotted his name AU Commission Chairperson. Later from Museveni pamoja, the president is
lobbying for him.
So there is no permanent enmity in politics. I was looking at the other day, we met at Kibe and his wife anniversary.
And when you meet, you guys have
actually nyinyi raia ndio kwa mafala.
Nyinyi mkimit mko sawa.
I can say vita politicians mingi ni state management. Kudanganya wa Kenya. Watu wakapo walikuwa kwa maandamano. Wamelipa
na hali kidogo.
So no Kenya should fight because of a politician. As politicians are not good people. You know what wabaya sana wanachokana. You are very bad people. You are insiders. We insert you guys to fight. But tomorrow we are together. Johnny, we are together. Me, one of my daughters is in London now, serving there. Niko na cover ya Hapa International. Na zalazo wa Dubai. Ama nini za delipio. That's Congo na mwananchi. Hana hiyo cover. So some things should not be politicized. For instance, I'm appealing now towards the umbrellas, all Kenyans. Look at the effect of the rains, the flooding, which is all over, which has claimed lives of innocent Kenyans. Me, naona hii kitu ya president affordable housing, wacha siasa, let us support it. Sasa imagine hapa Kibera ama Mathare Maloko tunataka kukua na maskari scrapers hizi magorofa mnaona hapa Kilimani, hapa Lavington. Hakuna mtu angekufa. So we should not do politics with the lives of Kenyans.
So wait, mbona mimi za affordable housing hapa? Hebu tengeneza mic kwa yangu.
Hebu tunaanza Rogers.
Kiweka hapo kwa chain,
nimeingiza during my tenure as the governor. We almost had a civil incident of flooding. But after a lot of research from the United Nations, UN Habitat, so many study cases, we realized that majority of the Rhodians were built for the problem. We are blocking the rivers from flowing. If you block the rivers, where do you expect the water to go? It will come back to the houses. We took some very wrong decisions. We used to, actually we broke down Hapa Terrain, there was a river. Now this time, the area of the stadium, Hapa flood. Nairobi West, Hapa flood. We had to bring down that building.
Ile Waitito walikuwa nazusha?
No, Waitito walizusha za Kiambu, which was built on top of a river.
Ile kwa ile junction ya Mbagathi?
Why should guys construct on top of the rivers? Riparians. We should have a smooth flow of water. The military nilikuwa impeached. I had you know, there was a time I went to the United Nations. I was invited because of the work which I did. Remember, we did a span of 2-3 years. I did the Dora Stadium. I did groundbreaking at Kirumbini. That gave me to do another stadium there. I was doing a stadium in Woodley, right here in Kibera. I was doing a stadium in Muhurumushiri, Ruai. I was doing a stadium in Zawani. We had funds.
From what?
From the county. What do you pay? No, if meaning what did you set? Nilionyesha Uhuru kwa Nairobi, we can do better. We can even lend other counties. I used to do over 150 million a day. Revenue collection. Revenue collection. Then I remember some point guys who were collecting cash at the cash office. They can let off a day, number 15 yako. Nilifanya fana. Wengine washabeba lao. Finance minister shachukua zote kila mtu anachukua zote. Sio mimi nilifanya mzuri. Ile pesa nililetawa ikawa na status. Let me hope that President Ruto will watch this. I want to say that. Kapia Uhuru. Mbona nalia? And this is my money nimepewa. Nimehongwa.
50 mic.
50 mic. For a day. Unasema na wewe soma hii vipindi yako ndio kaita Ruto. Hebu listen to song. E-cash. And remember where we are banking our money to Malete Bank, City Hall. It's just 100 meters from the cash office. You can even throw a stone if you can. So, me, I meant well. Yeah? Because everybody was talking about corruption.
But why? Why did you mean that?
I mean well because I wanted to fight with corruption.
And you thought this
I wanted guys, even like we have what is called character assassination. There were diversionary skills which were played against me by the dictator by then.
So when you were going to...
Let me finish the story.
One second. So when you were going to Uhuru,
yeah.
So you were taking this to tell him we have a bigger problem.
Because I was loyal to my bosses, to the system. I'm be a boss, look.
Is this problem?
50 billion nimeletewa yangu. Peleke nyumbani. It will be coming on daily basis. Yeah, you see that, yes. So there was a guy in charge of IT status called Mr. Mburu. I wanted to confirm whether this is true. So I was, you see the gadgets were fixing me a lot. I was given gadgets, status, tires, blah, 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 recording devices. Yeah. We got another conversation with the guys who would bring me money again. So the next day they brought the money, I captured
50 again.
It used to vary 50 depending on the collection of the day. 45 times 60 times 80.
Cash. Like in bags and shit.
Yes. So when I took these things to Setos, the router was called. So we came up with an idea of digitizing the county revenue. We said they should not.
So this is too much money.
But before that, now let's arrest these guys. Let us lay a trap. Now we want to confirm whether this money is coming from the cash office. For you, I can do anything. Let's go ahead. So some officers from ESCC and DCI were sent to back me up. And those clips are still there. One thing with me, Kibe, I don't like. In politics, I don't like. Because we're wrong on himself. Utadanganyana, mwisho itafika mwisho wake. Kama vile mimi nimefanywa makesi kwa Kenya, watu wanaona mimi ni mbaya, mimi ni corrupt. Ripoti yangu ikapelekwa kwa US government. This guy has got so many corruption cases. Where are those cases now? Why have I been vindicated by the courts? Because uongo na mwisho wake imefika. And very soon Kenyans will know the truth about me, how I was involved. Let me continue the story. So tunakuja na police officers and ESCC officers. We went some minutes before 4, before close of business. Got on the office. We surrounded guys. Those clips are there. We had to search guys. Jamaa anavaa underwear kubwa hivi. Inabeba karibu 10 million ndani. All round kwa huko kwa matako kulikuwa na pesa kwa socks. Wengine kuna paper bags za nako bado zimejaa pesa za uchumi, pesa. That day we recovered 70 million. 70 million. That was and that was the center, the county collection revenue center. Could there are other centers, remember? There are markets all over. Would I let the revenue? So ikifika yote was around maybe a day 200 million, but that was coming to the governor was 50 million. So ujinga yangu ndio ilichanua national government kwa Nairobi iko na do. So the president was happy. The deputy president were very happy. Within 3 months, wakakuja county. All those clips are there. For now, it's just online payments. Guys were not paying cash again anymore. You know? So I meant well. Where was Chakalani? The month I used to collect almost 2 billion. The numbers are there. Then nikasema corruption mtu akitaka kuiba akaiba nyumbani kwako. Me I know very well. Vile mambo iligeuka mimi kwa corrupt. I don't understand.
Hello.
Hakuna pesa ya corruption and development anything from my any of my accounts. It has been proved in court. That's why I'm going to put it. Hakuna. Me, I meant well. I told you I was to do 5-star in a row. The Adora alikuwa nimemaliza. When I was about to do the carpet, which I had already purchased. Nasema stadium ni mbaya. Kama ni mbaya, mbona sasa ni nzuri? Watu wanacheza mpira.
So when you tengeneza the done?
Yes. There's a clip even today. Today morning, the story was discussed by Citizen TV. Haya, wachana na hiyo. Moto ilikuwa ikiwaka Nairobi, fire station lazima taka tuomboe. I've done a fire station in Westlands. I've done one in Westlands. Yeah, there's a fire station which I did. Yeah. There's another one in Duarte. Kama wamemaliza ndio acha 20% tumalize. There's another one really upgrade hii ya industrial area. Hapa ni markets I've done, similar to Dubai malls. Mariro, there's one here in Kirandini, there's one in Kangundo Road. The drainage, roads. I was personally going to the ground to ziba machine. At some point there was a lot of noise like what is going on right now. So my good friend Sakata. There was noise from all over. And before the NMS, what I did, I went to state house for help. The Media President, I've inherited a very corrupt system. I need help. Which kind of help? We have got our own money, the county from the national government. Yeah? Whatever we're getting from the state in terms of pesa za roads. What we do, let me give this money to Kura. I partner with the national government for them to do roads for us with our budget.
That's how much money there is.
There's a lot of money for roads. For roads, over 8 billion a year. So I concentrated on the small figure roads, the major county roads. Mr. Kidoti, the DG Kura is watching. If I'm lying, and not even a matter of lying, all these things are there. Whatever I'm telling you now, they are there on YouTube, in social media, the facts are there. So through that way, we did so many roads. I did many hospitals in I did so many things. I used to unblock these drainages even before the rains. We have the meteorological department. Yeah? They give us a calendar of when we should expect rains. So before that, we could engage everybody. We find drainage. Because immediately I was told I went to Rwanda to benchmark. I saw what the Rwandese were doing. Yeah? So I borrowed a leaf from there. You know, any city, the exit and entry points of a city are determined. In city, the platform is determined. So I started planting flowers before the expressway, all the way from the airport. You can yote ilikuwa ni green. Maua kila mtaa watu walikuwa wanatoa unblock drainage and sewage even before the rains. You know, during my time hakukuwa na maafa, but this now is like a natural disaster. It's all over. You don't blame the county government of Nairobi. I'm not saying that to be funny for them, no.
Are you in Sakaja buddies?
We are buddies, but when it comes to work, hata kama tuna buddies, akifanya blanda ile najua ni blanda nitamvuruga tu.
Anafanya blanda sasa.
There's a lot of noise from all over.
But you're not one shy away from criticism. You're not anafanya blanda, you always say.
No, blunders are there. But for flooding, I always blame sana kwa government.
No, see flooding. This flooding imetoka tu juzi.
No, blunders are there, but let me finish my long story. I make it short, then you can come to criticism. Because even me, during my time, guys were criticizing me. Even if you have another governor who will come up with that, even if, God willing, I go back to Nairobi, I'll still be criticised. There are so many things with this job. See, it's not an easy, it's not a walk in the park to Nairobi. You need to furahisha kila mtu, kufanya kila kitu. So let me talk about me. You saw what happened in Kumani. There was no watching. Watoto walikuwa wanakufa. Nini ilikuwa inafanyika. I was going to do visits to all our hospitals. And actually there was a change. There was a change. I did a facelift in Kumani. I did new maternity halls, theaters. I imported beds. I did so many things. I don't know shetani gani aliingilia the deep states that time.
So ni 50
ni fala yangu ya kuonesha Nairobi analeta do. Alafu tena pia nilipopeana pesa national government kufanya barabara Eastlands, Westlands, Southlands, everywhere ndio nisaidie na pesa yangu ya county, pesa ya wananchi I was collecting and development money that was coming from the exchequer. I meant well. Because I was not ready to sign hizo duties. But after but waliporealize kumbe national government can work with the county government na ujinga yangu kuambia Kinoti kuna fanya hii mimi nalipa. Fanya hii nalipa. Fanya hii mimi nalipa. Wakona national government can work with the money of the county. In Nairobi kuna pesa, hiyo pesa ndio walikuwa wanaangalia. What happened after that? Yeah. Guys were being paid in cash. Cash tena ilirudi. Guys were paid from State House. Una supply matunda Mbagathi unalipa 200 million cash from State House. And bado mambo yanalipuka polepole. Yeah? I mean, I serve a living God, a faithful God. Things zitatokezea zenyewe step by step. What I vile nimekuwa vindicated by the courts. Things zitatokea polepole. Tumesema tu nicheze low profile, niendelee na kesi zangu polepole, nikuwa vindicated.
How many cases are you fighting right now?
Right now kulikuwa na moja nimeachiliwa juzi Kiambu ya assault. It's a terrorism case. I was called a terrorist.
For what?
I said I'm a terrorist.
Who?
The government. I still have this case before Kahawa court walisema someone a terrorist.
What's up? What's the evidence?
Hati nilikuwa nimevaa shati imefanana na combat.
Na hii bado ni uje?
Deep state. So I'm still fighting your case and I'm sure I'll be vindicated. I used to have Sonko rescue team.
Sonko rescue team, yeah. SRT.
Wakati kama hizi, our presence ingekuwa felt countrywide all over.
Kabisa.
But what am I doing? I don't want to fight anyone. Niki unleash my Sonko rescue team sasa itakaa the national government which is also doing some good job itaonekana haifanyi kazi. The county government which is also working closely with the national government. I just saw the other day Deputy President Gachagua alipeleka some blankets huko, akapeleka some mattresses, some food. That's a good job. Yeah. Why I was fighting Kidero? Because during these disasters, we were not seeing any help from the government.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's when the government now
I used to have my divers from the coast. I used to hire divers, ex-Kenya Navy divers. I used to recruit for Sonko rescue team. So those guys were swimming, diving, acquiring people. Get my point? Yeah. So these are some of the things that I was doing. But I really tried within. I know strike kujisifu sana, but in a span of 3 years, I did a lot. Masoko zangu zinaonekana. Fire stations ukienda utazipata Kangundo Road, Westlands. Dandora Stadium, the turf itself, ilikuwa nimenunua. But the governor has done a good job. Ameenda akaitandika, akalipa the balance that was there. But these were, I want to repeat myself, diversionary tactics, character assassinations. These are some of the weapons used by the...
So they make you look like
a thief,
a madman,
a madman. How can a drunkard do an international stadium, FIFA standard? How can a drunkard do 5 fire stations? How can a drunkard do 5 markets which are seen, which are visible? How can a drunkard do over 500 kilometers of roads within 2 years? How can a drunkard collect 3 billion in a month? But wananchi maskini hawajui this smear campaign. Utakuwa tainted, ukuwa painted a thief, a criminal.
So do you think they work with the mainstream media?
That time, yes.
To finish you?
Yeah. There are guys who even were promoted after that. I don't want to mention names.
But you should, because that's the Sonko way. The Sonko way is mentioning names. Yeah, and I have reason to notoriety because of mentioning names. Yeah, so, there's a name to mention. But umekuwa very guarded siku hizi.
No.
Walikutoa hewa manini?
I'm a man of watu mpaka leo. Kama unajua it's dangerous. Unajua pia fans can hurt you. Fans wanaweza kukuinja bila wewe kujua. Unaweza kuwa mali peke yako, watu wanaweza kukurukia. Sonko ile process wanakuhati. Mwingine anakukata nini vitu kama hiyo. So body is very important. Provided you unaongea but unaona the way uliingia hapa watu wanaanza confrontation. No. Okay,
yeah, I saw your people all stand up.
Yeah, ngambia hapana. This guy ni mtu yangu, ni rafiki yangu. Forget about what has been transpiring in the social media. Yeah, just the same in politics. Yeah, Ruto used to call Raila names. Raila used to call Ruto names. Are they not together today? Why should I fight you? Give me one reason. Ati niko fight sababu you insulted me, I also insulted you. Tit for that is a fair game. Tulimazana kwa social media mimi na wewe.
Ibaki hapo.
Yeah, we can't. Why should we fight? Why? Why should we fight? Because of siasa and social media. There was a time mimi had Facebook fans 2.8 million. That account is no longer there.
What happened?
Ujinga tu ya Facebook. Hii kugonga magei nini sikujua.
Lakini you are very against the gays.
Yeah.
Umependa kuwatukana sana.
You see in Christianity, both Quran and Bible.
Are you a Christian or Muslim? Because I see you wearing everything.
No, both. My late mom was a Muslim. Yeah. We have got roots from the Mijikenda Uko Coast. But my father was from here, Ukambani. Yeah. So my father was a Christian, my mother was a Muslim. So me, I follow both religions.
Do you appropriate the religions, or are you like really following both religions?
I'm following both.
Yeah. So you go to church or a Christian?
I go to church, I go to the mosque, both. And by the way, Kibe, mafundisho ya Kiislamu na Kikristo, they're almost the same. Jesus in the Bible, in Islam they call him Nabi Isa. The teachings are almost the same. Where they differ, Christians are saying, yes, walizaliwa na Maria. But Muslims are saying, yes, Nabi Isa, Mungu hakuzaa wala hakuzaliwa. Yeah. So those are some of the teachings. So mimi provided we believe in one God, all of us, the faithful God, the God who yule ameleta floods, yule ameleta eclipse, one true God. There are those who pagans, wanaheshimu, wanaabudu idols, devil worshippers. Those are the religions we are against. But Muslims, Christians, they are brothers. They've been brothers.
So you don't see homosexuality taking root in Kenya?
No, that one we are going to deal with it. We are going to really fight it. We cannot allow. Nimeona kuna some lesbianism classes wameanza kuintroduce kwa watoto. That one we can't allow. They better close all my accounts. Actually, I was even given some conditions. I sent my teams even to the US. There's one of my guys who is there now called Richard Bosire. He used to work with the Citizen TV. He was my deputy director of communication. He went all the way to the Facebook office to negotiate with them. I was given several warnings not to talk about the LGBTQ. If I can do an apology, and then I do some post about LGBTQ. I refused. The account can stay. Kwenda kabisa. Nimefungua zingine na ziko na following. Hata Instagram walifunga. Okay, Instagram ni mimi nilijiset. I was pissed off by this incident kuna dem alirepiwa Bomet na watu 7. So I felt very bad. So nikaenda iji kama nimepiga vitu zangu nikasema hii watu 7 yule mtu atawalynch one by one. Yule ataua mtu mmoja, I'll give $1 million. Before those guys were arrested, I'll give $1 million. So I edited that video of that lady being riot. Nika the part that she akilia for guys to see. In the pain huyu dem ali undergo. So because of that small video, Instagram
Were you serious?
I was serious. This thing was, I've got daughters.
Ungelipa one mic.
Lakini ningelipa. Na watu nitawafuata. Wako prison, nitawafuata mpaka jela huko. Tutawaktia. That was bad. We should not allow those things. I really condemn that incident. We should not allow those things. I think you have daughters, yeah? You have a daughter. Daughters. Yeah. So
more than like that.
No, we should not allow such incidents.
So for
incidences to happen in future.
It was real, and you were putting out the money like.
Yeah, I was ready.
Is the money still available?
Yes, it
I mean, tell us, then we know how we're going to make
no, but you see, that was before the arrests. Now they've already been arrested.
So are you letting
They're in prison. Nataka kutafuta akatelu uko prison pia waachiwe. That one I have to do it. I have to do it. To me, I've been in prison. I've been in prison. So I know how we deal with these buggers. Such buggers, you know how to deal with them. Yeah. So some things as leaders, even if you are an influential person in the social media, you should condemn them. Yeah. You don't allow a gang of 7 people, 7 boys, raping an innocent girl.
What do you think causes that? Because we never did that in our time.
I think drugs.
These drugs?
Influence of drugs, alcohol.
Vijana pia wakifanya hivyo nikashangaa. Kwani what new?
But the other why walifanya, because there's a guy, an Uber guy. Alionyesha watoto wa shule dik. And I posted that video at some point. But they didn't ban my account by then. They didn't disable my account by then. Sijui kwa nini and it was a very good message to the public. They had to disable my account.
Unajua sasa America wanapush pedophilia. That's the next thing that's coming.
But Kenya is still a third world country. You cannot wake up one day and behave like Americans. But then you are a citizen of the US.
No.
You don't. You should be one.
I wouldn't. I love my country too much.
So you have asked me so many questions. Let me ask you this one. You are here for how long?
I've been here for 3 months.
Oh, 3 months.
Yes,
Okay. This guy is drunk.
Yeah, so I've been here for 3 months. And I'm just enjoying myself. I've been gone for 3 years.
So
I'm here for 3 months. Let me see how long I can stay.
Okay.
But it's in operation.
So with my big following.
So are you still going to have they released your American passport?
No, my passport.
Do you have a Kenyan passport?
I have a Kenyan passport. I'm not an American. I've got a diplomatic passport.
You have a diplomatic passport, right?
Yeah. But with the one case remaining in court, I still need to seek for the court's permission to travel outside Kenya. I have a matter in Arusha, East African Court of Justice. Whenever I go to court, I go to court for the permission of traveling outside Kenya. They normally release my passport on time. So even now, if I want to travel, I have to come to court to ask for permission. And then another thing also, I've appealed against the US government, in the block, because of these corruption cases. Now the cases have been cleared. Yeah, I'm married to the ambassador here with all the judgments.
Do you have any business in America?
No, I don't have any business in America, but I've got relatives in America.
We have 700 people. I thought 500 was enough. 700, God.
That is IG.
IG?
Oh, okay. IG yetu ni gani ndio washe hapo?
IG. No, delete hizo vitu zote.
Wacha naonesha mtu complain hapa hivi.
Weka baya wewe. Kwani wewe ni nini? Wewe, hebu bebeni mtu, toeni mtu. Beba hii mtu, wachana na wewe, wachana na mwa. Beba toa hii mtu hapa. Unatupigia